Hey guys, what is up? It is me, Pager here once again, and they've actually released the first proper trailer for Black Lightning Season 2. You know, long time coming, but yeah, let's watch it right now, and yeah, we'll jump into the breakdown afterwards.
Black Lightning and Thunder will always fight for justice.
Tobias, Khalil, Cyanide. They're gonna keep coming. Checkmate. Come on!
Who are you?
No more words. Time to die.
Black Lightning. All new episodes. Tuesday, October 9th. Only on the CW. And stream free the next day on the CW app.
So yeah, there's actually a few things to go over from this trailer and also just some like general information regarding this season of Black Lightning. But of course, do be sure to leave a like on the video if you are, hyped for Black Lightning Season 2 and just go on to enjoy this video. But of course, let me know in the comment section down below your various opinions on that trailer, what caught your eye the most and what are you looking forward to the most from that trailer. And of course, if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. So to start off the trailer, we get the fancy new display cases for the suits of Thunder, as well as Black Lightning. Even though we don't see the Black Lightning suit in that display, we can just assume it's there. It is going to be interesting to see their crime-fighting relationship build as this season progresses and the improvements that we get on it from Season 1. But speaking of Black Lightning and Thunder, we have a new family member with powers, and that is of course Jennifer, aka Lightning. Now this season she will have, someone outside her family helping her with her abilities, and this character is currently labeled as Piranha. Now she is a therapist who is also a metahuman with telepathic abilities. Her story revolves heavily around Jennifer Pierce, as she will be trying to help the young Jennifer to understand her powers better, both physically as well as emotionally. Jennifer was probably my favourite character in Season 1, so I'm looking forward to seeing her develop more in Season 2. Now we do get a few shots of what looks like to be a scene where Black Lightning draws out most of the electricity on a street by the looks of it, and then we see this young girl approaching, walking down that same street. Now you would have to think that she is one of the green light kids, and I think we also get another shot of one of them here, as you can see on the screen later in the trailer, where it appears this person in particular is taking down some sort of like gang related activity, and they have sort of like shockwave energy or some sort of ability like that. But this little girl here looks like she will at least be a focus in episode 1, but could be a focus going further into the season. The first 4 episodes of this season are called The Book of Consequences, The Rise of the Green Light Babies, chapters 1 through to 4. So episode 1 is chapter 1, episode 2 is chapter 2, so on and so forth. So at least the first 4 episodes of this season will focus on the follow-on from the end of Season 1, with the whole green light incident and all of those metahumans escaping and being on the streets. And of course, most of them would have to be confused, you would think, but some would be in the right mind and possibly using their powers for bad, or they could possibly be recruited by some bad people into using their abilities for not so positive things, whether that's willingly or, unwillingly. So maybe they're like, yeah, I'm bad, but I need like an outlet to, portray that badness, so they go work for like a gang or maybe someone like Tobias Whale, or maybe they're basically brought in by those bad people and are sort of forced to do it, otherwise they might be threatened with their lives or something like that. So yeah, it's going to be up to the Black Lightning team to try and get in the way of all of that and stop these green light kids from getting involved with bad stuff or just being killed in general. But speaking of episode titles, episode 5 and 6 are called The Book of Blood, chapters 1 and 2. So that could be the point in the season in which we start heading deeper into the main story for the season. And for those wondering, Black Lightning is set to have 16 episodes in their second season. But of course, this season we have the returning antagonizing forces of Tobias Whale, Khalil or Painkiller, and Cyanide, who could be one of the bad forces that try and get involved with some of the Greenlight kids and use their abilities for crime. They did announce at Comic-Con this year that Painkiller would be a series regular, so we will be seeing him much more than we did last season. But Tobias Whale this season will have another ally in the form of a character who is currently going by the name of Zlovak. Now he works as a real estate developer and isn't afraid to get violent when it comes to payback. Zlovak was born somewhere in Eastern Europe and has a lot of experiences in his toolbox as a money launderer, as well as being slick within business. Obviously, characters last season dropped like flies. Like I remember there was that episode where like 3 characters died and I was like, what the hell is going on here? That was a crazy episode. So it makes sense that Tobias would start building up, some new relationships within the show. Now we do see this character with some like funky goggles on and a gun pointed at someone. Now I don't have a real clue on who this is. If anyone does like have an idea, feel free to let me know in the comment section down below. I don't think they have cast a character that fits this description, and I don't think it is an already existing character from last season. If it is and I'm just blanking, let me know in the comments. But just based off some general knowledge from the comics, this could possibly be like a gender flip version of Warhog from the comics, who is an assassin, because Warhog is connected to Black Lightning, and they've already used like a decent amount of Black Lightning characters that could fit this character. Now this character is giving off some like sort of like assassin sort of vibes, so that's why I'm sort of leaning towards Warhog. But obviously that is for us to wait and find out. Seeing that this trailer has come out now, a lot of people might be wondering who this character is, as well as some other ones, so they might reveal who these characters are in the next couple of weeks and announce who is playing them. Now there are a few more characters that are confirmed for this season of Black Lightning, which we will quickly go over right now. The first one being that of Major Lowry, who will actually be the new principal of Garfield High. And he is seen as a big deal for one simple reason, which is that he is the new principal of Garfield High. He is a smart and brave individual and isn't going to have any problem with taking over for Jefferson. And with this character, it is going to be interesting to see whether he has a bit of a dark side to him, or whether he's actually just an all-round good bloke. But I'm guessing him and Jefferson might have some, I wouldn't say fights, but definitely some confrontations. The next character is that of Dr. Jace, who could possibly be the show's take on Helga Race from the comics. It is important to remember that these casting names aren't the characters' final names on the show, which is what they go by in the casting process, and sometimes they change it or make it like rhyme with the actual character's name just so they don't fully give away which characters are showing up. But anyway, she is incredibly smart and works as a computational chemist. Our heroes will have to make sure to watch out for this highly manipulative baddie who may or may not be a sociopath. This chemist is possibly focusing more on the ends as opposed to the means, so she will be another antagonizing force for our heroes, but whether she is connected to Tobias Whale or works elsewhere is still for us to watch and find out. And the final character coming into Season 2 of Black Lightning to go over is that of a character currently known as Zoe B. Now she is social media savvy, filled with confidence and edge, but the big deal about her is that she will be a new love interest for Anissa. So will Zoe get into a love triangle with Grace and Anissa this season? The character of Grace was a bit up in the air with fans as to whether she would be returning for this season, but yeah, she will be returning. So it is going to be interesting to see how all of this plays out. One thing that was noted about this character of Zoe B is that she isn't necessarily looking for a relationship, so I wonder what her intentions with getting involved with Anissa are. I guess once again we'll have to watch and find out to figure all of that out. But thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, it'd be awesome if you could drop a like on it to show support. Let me know in the comment section down below all your differing opinions. What was your favorite part of the trailer? What character you're looking forward to in Season 2? Just let me know in the comment section down below. And of course, if you are new to the channel, it'd be awesome if you could subscribe. And I'll catch you guys later. Goodbye.